Happy Monday, everybody. It is block 16, I think. Week 1, restarting the block this week. So we go back down and everything, which means 165 on the bar for Monday's paused bench. 3 sets of 3, 3 seconds down, 2 seconds at the bottom, explode back up. Lunchtime was deadlifts and jogs in between. 20 deadlifts, lightweight, 95 pounds, 20 reps in a minute. It was the EMOM, and then a run to the box or near the box and back. Anyway, doing something different, trying to chat through this bench session a little more, see how that goes. And here we go, working set 1, 165. Shout out to Brad, Clarksville Barbell Club. Good to see you coming back online. I'm gonna go type in the info there and move the camera around a little bit. Try and get different angles of all this malarkey. 3-minute rest, as per the usual. And determine what RPE was. At this weight, it's hard for me to tell, so I usually just put in a 5. Maybe I could have got 5 more there. Might be a total of 8 of those. Well, anyway, the lunchtime was a good session. Starts out pretty easy. You could see how everybody's relaxed in that first one. I guess I could just go by the clock on here if I'm going to be yammering this whole time. Yammering, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that reminds me. That's what I want to talk about. I was watching bro Derek do his muscle up routine, and he said in there that watching everybody's videos makes it feel like you're training with them. Everybody's kind of always with you when you're training, and that struck home for me. I kind of have a similar experience. Like I do feel like I'm talking to all of you out there, and you know, just the folks I was watching today motivated me. Brother Derek, the Sunday crew, Get Fit and Talk Shit, Aldo, All Day, Vinny, Course Gusto, special guest this week, Mr. Chibagostra, Dutch Destroyer. Awesome session. You guys putting Chibe at the lead. That was brilliant and terrible at the same time. But you knew what you're getting into when you did that. About 50 seconds here. And then still in the game. Happy birthday to you, brother. Just crushing 5-pump Navy SEALs with a 9 squat chaser for his birthday. That's just a monster set. 30 seconds. I'm gonna do this and then I'll think of some other stuff. 3 down, 2 pause, 3 reps. it says 5:45 on here, so 8:45 is the restart. And it felt like another RP5. Might try and remember to ask Rob if I should ever do a max set of pauses, just to see if I'm close on that or not. Mr. Paul from Oregon, stoked you found that calisthenics park. Stoked you left the green band at home. That's awesome progress, man. One session, whole band removed. And hit a black band twofer. Lots of yammering, lots of blah blah blah. That's my favorite. Let's change the angle again. Angle the dangle. All right, see how that looks. Oh, that was another one I saw this weekend. Mr. Witten took on the deadlift burpee challenge. Crushed it. Did a little different. He did 10 sets of 10 and 10. Love to see you go for it with the max. That max, I feel like it hits different. I kept one in the tank at all times on the deadlift for sure, if not two. And then today's deadlifts. One good thing I was noticing about doing a higher volume, 20 reps, lighter weight, I was able to kind of feel out little differences in the movement for me, like bar path travel, just little keys in there. I think that's beneficial. And then everybody knows how much I love running, but still did it. Still hate it. Still did it. That's all I got to say about that. 20 seconds. Last set of pauses. Felt good. I like the slow descent because, alright, it said 9:20, so math 12:20. Still RPE 5-ish. Last set is a max set. I like to slow down because I can feel, I think, what I want to feel in general, where the whole system gets and stays tight and tightens, especially at the bottom. So going down slow, I can feel that better than other times. Other times I can catch myself, like if I stop feeling that. What else? What else in this Yammer Fest? I don't think I can yammer for this whole. It usually takes me about an hour to do my whole routine with breaks and such. Good weekend. We did a shorter hike yesterday, 5 miler on a mellower path, but just super beautiful out there. We ran into a ton of people, which is not common, but the people up there, this one area we go to, seems like they're all good-spirited people. You really enjoy where they're at. Like, inevitably we get into little chat sessions with people about whatever. Just encouraging for me to have those positive interactions with folks, just because there's so many interactions that are just not as civil and friendly. You know, just as Paul so eloquently states, blah blah blah. What did I say? 12, 20 seconds here. Last set is a max set, piston style, or just go. Normally I walk around a lot more, just pacing. All right. Say it loud. I'm shooting for 15 here. Should have left that one at 12 probably. It was kind of grindy, ugly, in my opinion. All right, I'm gonna pause while I reset. All right, we're doing rows now. 175, 4 sets of 10, max set on the last. Oh, only got 13, which was the same I'd had last month at 165 in week 2. Before that I had 11. The month before that I had 10. So stall in progress, but still made a good jump last time. Pause. All right, set 2 on these. There's only 3 sets I forgot in week 1. I only do 3 of these. So another set 10. Heavy but doable. It's a good way to feel. Heavy but doable. Last set of rows. 18. All right. Pause. I don't know where that came from. Alright. As Chive says, fuck yeah. Previous with 50 pounds was 12. Round 2. Another fuck yeah, 14. I'm just gonna keep it rolling. 2-minute rest on these. Last week I hit 3 12s at 50 pounds. I just picked up 6 more reps than those first 2. That's crazy. Have to check my tape, see what else might be different there in the movement. I feel like I'm going a little bit faster, but I feel like I'm going full range of motion there. Let's take you guys over here. Take this angle. Sorry for the motion sickness. "45 seconds. It's warm in here. 81 degrees in the garage, which is warm for around here. Very warm. Well, that's what I did this weekend. On Saturday. Finally a nice day. I went to the beach. Stayed down there for like 2 hours. Got a little pink belly. Apparently I don't know how to put on sunscreen still in my 50s. But not too bad. Just one little spot. 10 seconds. Okay, let's see this angle. 6 reps up. Freaking awesome. No idea. No idea where that came from. Okay. Last thing on the menu. Wide curls. Short break here. 12. Hey, I watch Bromley, like his content. I think he does a good job of keeping it real. His one thing he sells on there, a couple things, clothing, and the other one, an app called Boost Camp that's got a bunch of programs on it. Just curious if anybody's used that and what programs they used and how they liked it. I'm sticking with the Rob Simpson program, but curious because I've looked at it. It looks pretty easy. I used Gravitas for a while, which was kind of cool. Hey Rob, maybe that's what you should do. You should make the Rob Simpson program. Rob Simpson, Tim Weiss program. Put it on Boost Camp. That'd be freaking cool, man. Freaking do it, man. Okay. Wide curls. A big, gigantic 60 pounds on here. I know, I'm still working on my curls. They suck. 8 to 12. Alright. First one's always very doable. I'm gonna pause here. Alright, minute and a half rest. Round 2. Alright, 60 pounds, feeling pretty good. Last rest period. Alright, last set. Alright, last set got heavy. That's good. That's good. Alright. Happy Monday, everybody. It's Monday, yeah. And get that good money. Have a great day.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
And knowing the kind of fish on the other end. Or this, and being able to tell the coast and maybe even the season. Listen to this. And recognizing those are class 3 rapids, not 4. If it's possible to hear water that well, imagine how deeply you can see it. Water is our witness. Coast to sunglasses.
I know it's me you see for the shadow my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. One in a million, 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 one in a million,
Artlist.io.
one in a million, 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 one in a million. You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my full essence, better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. One in a million, 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 one in a million,
Artlist.io.
one in a million, 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 one in a million. You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow, my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my full essence, better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. One in a million, 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 one in a million,
Artlist.io.
one in a million, 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 one in a million. You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow, my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shine of my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shine of my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. One in a million. One in a million. One in a million.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my full essence, better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my full essence, better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. You know they're
Music
kinda
licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow, my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. You know they're
Music
kinda
licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging can the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow, my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million, 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 one in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million, 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 one in a million. One in a million, 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 one in
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.
I know it's me you see for the shadow my reflection. The meaning of your being is you can't resist my nectar. Go, 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 go.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bring it up a notch, 'cause I'm making an entrance. You say don't have enough, you gotta play your part. If you wanna reach the taste of my bullets, then better have patience, 'cause I'm gonna take my time.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Music licensing reimagined.
One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.
One in a million. 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 You know that
Music licensing reimagined.
the kind of flower that's stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million. 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 One in a million.
Artlist.io.